Well, hey there, class. Long time no talk. Hope all you are doing well. What I want to talk to you about a little bit today is Excel2 assignment that's been posted to Edmodo. Um, just kind of go over some things with you, some things you need to look for. Basically, what you're going to be doing on this assignment is you are going to be focusing on the difference between a table, as you can see right here, and a chart, which if I scroll down just to show you, you've already done these a little bit, but this is what a chart is, okay? So here you see the table, and here you see the chart. Just make sure that you know the difference between the two. That'll help you in terms of this overall unit, okay? A couple things. When you're working on this assignment, you're going to see quite a few pages, as you can see in the sidebar over here. Not quite as long as Excel 1, but nonetheless still 7 pages long. When you see anything highlighted, that is information that you need to know, but they are not actual steps that you're going to have to do when you're doing this assignment. Okay, so make sure that you read it, but it is not an actual step. Okay, when you see these step 1, step 2, that's what you're actually going to have to be putting onto your Excel spreadsheet. Okay. Okay, now I originally had thoughts of you partnering up with someone and working on this using Google Spreadsheets, but I decided against that. I figure we'll just get into that when I return, hopefully tomorrow. By the way, I've been out the last couple days. Got a little girl here that has strep throat, so she's not enjoying herself too much right now, other than the cartoons you might be hearing in the background. That's Handy Manny, for those of you that are familiar with that. Right, Al?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So anyways, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using Excel to do this. Do not use Google Spreadsheet. All right. And when you get to Excel, remember when you're going to open it up and you're going to see it in this view, please switch it over to normal view. Okay. Now, what you're also going to want to do, which is going to help you out, is when you open up your instructions, I would take your Excel and I would minimize it. Okay, using this bottom right hand corner here, and I would also take your instructions and minimize those so that you can view them both, word of the day, simultaneously. Okay, now you might have to blow one up to help you view it better. It's up to you in terms of how you're going to arrange it. I find that this works for me. Okay, so once you get in this view, you're ready to start entering your data. Okay. The first thing you do, obviously, is look at Figure 1.1 in Step 1. It's going to tell you exactly how to get into normal view. And then it's going to tell you to reference Figure 1.1, which, as you can see, Figure 1.1. And you're going to start entering in what it says. Okay. Now, you can go ahead and start doing that now. I already have a bunch of it filled out. I just have to go back through and throw the numbers in, and I'll meet back up with you when we get there. Okay, got your table all filled out. Should look like this right here. Now, one thing you're going to notice is it's going to be difficult to see your instructions. So one thing you might want to do to create some more space is head up to View on the menu bar when you have Preview selected. And just go ahead and sidebar and hide that sidebar. And that's going to give you some more room on your desktop and probably be able to allow you to see your instructions a little bit better. Once you get to the part where you're going to create the chart, pretty simple process if you read your instructions all the way through. You simply click on the gallery, which if you have this minimized, you might have to click over here on this additional menu option and click on gallery. Okay, and from here you just simply click on charts. It's then going to have you click on a 3D column chart. Okay, so we got to go to columns and then find out where the 3D column chart. If you can't see it, notice that there's one of 7. We can click through these and notice how we see 3D clustered column chart. Okay, select that, and we're going to have some instructions that come up. Okay, go ahead and read through step 7, 8, and 9. And I'll reconvene at 9 to help you out with that a little bit because that could be kind of tricky. But make sure you read through these, and then I'll help you out. Class, hopefully you have your titles thrown on to your chart by now. Notice it's still on the same sheet as our table, chart, table. Let's just make sure we know the difference between the two. Another thing that students tend to struggle with is knowing the difference between a column and a row. Okay, make sure you know that columns are identified by the letters and rows are identified by the numbers. Okay, once you get this down, your life's going to get a little bit easier in terms of this unit. Okay, but for those of you that might have been struggling with adding in your labels, let's just make sure that you click up here, like we did to find the gallery, find your toolbox, and make sure your chart is selected, and you'll know it's selected because it'll have a blue outline around it, and then your data in your table will be selected as well. Okay, I'll stop talking a little bit. That's what my students say too. Anyways, make sure you go up here, and it's going to tell you in step 7 here exactly what you need to name each one. So up here, you can go through chart title, type in your chart title. Once you're done with that, hit return, and go ahead and throw in your horizontal value, type in flavors, vertical, type in months, and you can see that they're identified here on the table. Go down, make sure that your legend is displayed on the right, and now you're ready for chart location, okay, which is step 9. All right. Now Excel allows us to throw our chart many different places, well, actually 2 different places, either as an object in the sheet with the table, or as its own sheet, okay. And for this particular one, we're going to do it as its own sheet. So to do that, you simply hold down the Control button on your keyboard and click on the chart. Once you do that, a menu will pop up, and you will have the opportunity to move the chart. Okay, so click on Move Chart, and you'll have 2 options. Okay, currently as an object in Sheet 1. So if we look at the name bar down here, it says Sheet 1, and sure enough, it's in Sheet 1. And then the second one, the one we're going to do is New Sheet. Okay, so go ahead and throw it on a new sheet. Check that. Okay, and you're going to name your chart 3D Chart 1. Okay, so type in 3D Chart 1. Click OK, and it will automatically move it to its own sheet. This is exactly how we want it. Okay, so if you have a table on its own sheet and a chart on its own sheet through step 9, you are on the right track. Okay, actually through step 10. Any questions? All right. I think I got you off to a pretty good start. I'm going to let you have at it now. I'm going to see if you can do it on your own. Just keep in mind, by the time you're done, you're going to have about 4 different tabs down here. Some of your tabs are going to have charts with tables. Some of your...
Dad, look at the greens.
The greens? How do the greens look, buddy? Is that your favorite color? Are you a Michigan State fan? There's some Michigan fans in my class. That's not good, is it? Not good, is it, buddy? You got to say yes or no. Can you talk? All right. Cracked under pressure. Anyways, if you have questions, shoot me an email. Post it on Edmodo. Good luck to all of you. I will hopefully join you tomorrow. Ella, are you going to go to school tomorrow? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully she'll be feeling better tomorrow, and I will see all of you, as I'm sure you've missed me. Have a great day. Good luck.